My name is Lauren. I'm 39 years old. I have 2 girls with me. Justine is my 12-year-old and Jade is my 4-year-old. My life before now was very chaotic. It was living on a day-to-day basis, sometimes hour by hour, not knowing where the next shelter was going to be, where the next meal was going to be. Drugs played a big part in my struggle. I was in and out of jail because of an addiction. It was just hard. It was rough. What made me want to start making changes in my life was having a child taken away from me for the 3rd time. I was done hurting people and hurting myself. I went to rehab. I got myself sober, and then I still struggled because even though I take away that problem, I still didn't know how to have a full-time job, take care of my kids, pay all the bills. I went to another nonprofit shelter, and there they referred me out to SparkPoint.
SparkPoint OC is a free financial coaching program that is open to the Orange County residents. We focus on 4 main areas, which are to increase the client's income, decrease their debt, increase their financial literacy, and increase their overall financial stability. Lauren joined. She's a very driven individual, and she came in with, tell me what I need to do and I'll do it. It was important for her to not just become financially stable for herself, but for her entire family. And Lauren was very aware that her income wasn't enough. So I asked her, what do you do? Where do you see yourself in a few years?
I really wanted to help other people because I've struggled with addiction, and I know that there is another side to it, that you can come out of it and be okay and do well.
So I asked her if there's any certifications, any sort of classes that could help her advance in that career. And she said, I actually just enrolled. So she took the initiative to complete all these courses, and then she was able to get placed in a job that offered her a little more.
I got hired as a structuralist assistant at a nonprofit drug and alcohol rehab. 3 months later, the office manager there decided that she wanted to move on, and she wanted me to take over her position as the office manager.
And she wanted to transition from a shelter to her own apartment. So we were connected to Anaheim Collaborative Agency Group, and if you're part of that group, we get an email for Section 8 housing saying each agency that's part of this is getting 10 applications. So we got 10, we called as many clients as we could, but Lauren was the last client who got the application. My job as her financial coach was to cheer her on. Yes, it was a long shot, but it wasn't impossible for her to get. So fast forward a few months, she calls me, she says, Leslie, you'll never believe what happened. I was like, what, you got a credit score? And she's like, no, I got my own apartment. She's not an emotional person, but she was just so joyful, and she said, I finally made it. She's like, I'm finally doing something for my daughters.
Having financial stability, it's got to be the baseline for everything. If you don't have financial stability, you're always stressed out. You're always worried about when the next meal is going to be, which bills are going to get paid this month. Once you have financial stability and you're able to get into housing that you can afford, then you can have more time to spend with your kids. You have more time to work on educational goals. You have more time to work on self-care. It all starts falling into line. Knowing that I had someone there to help me was a big help. When you're doing things all on your own, it's really hard. And you have no one to turn to, and you don't know the answers, and you have someone that you can call that can help you. I am proud of myself, but there's so much more that I want to do. This is just a starting point for me.